Okay, hi everybody. So today we have Freddy with us, who's going to tell us a little bit about yourself, Freddy.
I'm Freddy, I'm the CEO of Netvibes, and live in San Francisco. And I'm trying to get the French accent level, up to the best, and I'm doing my best on that.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about why you're here today, Freddy.
I'm here because I represent Netvibes. We have an office in almost down the street on Battery Street, that we opened in 2006, and we are very interested in OpenSocial. As a matter of fact, we are more than interested. We announced back in November that we will support OpenSocial, as Netvibes is very open. We are independent, and we want to be open to every very interesting social initiative like OpenSocial. It's not the only one, but it's definitely one that we are interested in.
Excellent. Can you tell us a little bit more about what Netvibes is all about?
Yeah, Netvibes is, we believe, of course, in front of a Google guy, that we are the leader in the personalized pages. We also have a catalog of 115,000 widgets that, in fact, we will offer through Google in Europe and in the US as well. It's also available on live.com because the technology that we use, UWA, Universal Widget API, installed on every platform. So, as I mentioned before, we have announced, Terry Cream, the founder, has announced at Web 2.0 in Germany, November, that UWA will also embrace Facebook and OpenSocial to make sure that we are also integrating all the social aspect dimension into our widgets. So installable everywhere and compatible with every social network. How cool is that?
That's excellent. So tell us a little bit in more details how that will work. If I'm creating a widget, what does UWA will offer me in terms of a social API? What will it look like?
Well, if the widget has social capabilities and the widget is installed in an environment, or if you give access to a social network, then the social capability of the widget will take advantage of the open doors that OpenSocial opens. So, for example, if we are talking about, let's imagine a social weather widget, for example, where in fact it looks at your friends through your social network that you have access through OpenSocial, then you can have all the weather where your friends are. If we have access to that data, of course, we will respect all the privacy and everything, and you can know where it's sunny, and the next time you get a call from your mother in France and she said that she has a beautiful weather, then you can see if she's kind of making it up.
That's a pretty cool example.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We build, as a matter of fact, for Google, because we are part of this initiative. We've been invited to prepare a plan and use I think it was the version .5.
Yes.
And we did realize, we built that open weather widget.
Excellent.
So that we showed to the Google people. Have you seen it, by the way?
No, I haven't tried it yet.
Terry should show it to you.
Okay,
yeah.
I'll try it out.
It exists, matter so I have no imagination.
No, that's very good. Do you know when will this be ready for production in Netvibes? Do you have already plans that you can share with our listeners?
Well, it's kind of more, not to put the point, my finger to point to you,
sure.
Or to, it's more like, see when it will be ready for,
when the specification is ready. Okay.
Absolutely, which I think that is kind of a few months away.
Very good.
It's fair to say.
So it's very good.
As soon as it's possible, and as soon as it's stable, we won't be late. We try not to be too late, although
excellent.
It's part of our culture.
Hey, thanks very much, Freddy. Do you want to say something in French for our listeners?
La vie est belle ici et on sera compatible avec OpenSocial dès que ça sera disponible.
Génial.
Et on est rue du Sentier à Paris, donc si vous voulez voir les gens de Netvibes, ils sont rue du Sentier dans le 2e, près de la Bourse.
Et ils sont super sympas.
Absolutely, comme les Google guys.